Namaste everyone. Hope you enjoyed my previous videos. Um, so previously we did the Surya Namaskar and some asanas and shoulder stand, the Sarvangasana. Today's pattern I'll be making with the Shirshasana, with the headstand. And again, it will be a complete body workout. You can choose your easiness. There are some asanas which can be hard, so you don't have to push yourself because the teacher is saying you should be doing it. You can take it easy. It's perfectly fine to take it easy, and then choose any other variation. By chance, anything in the video has been shown and not comfortable for you, choose either to stay, then follow the video in a regular way, or choose any other position which you like, because I'm not there with you and I cannot readjust your body postures. Just try to focus the alignment and keep following this, and I hope we enjoy this video too. So come in sitting position, choose your own comfort. Could be half lotus, could be cross leg simple, could be the blocks if it is very hard for you to sit like that position, or you can choose to sit on a block as regular. So those whose hips are very stiff, it's good for them to sit on a height, because then the hips are higher than the knees and your then interior tilt of the pelvis happens, those who are stiff. So anterior tilt helps you to keep the chest expansion, shoulders to be rolled back, and then hands in namaste. You can perform a jnana mudra, which is index finger touching the thumb, palms facing up, resting on your hands. Close your eyes for a moment, just being in present time. Listen to the birds, listen to the nature. Enjoy the nature. Enjoy here being within the self. Enjoy going inside. Taking a few deep breaths. After the complete detachment from the previous thoughts and activities, join your hands in Namaste. Be humble, be in a gratitude, and we'll chant Om together 3 times. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Regards to your God and to Mother Earth. Lift up your hands. Rest them on your eyes. Relax your hands down. Today's session will start with the one-way alternate nostril breathing, which could be taken as an Adishodan or pre-preparation for the Anulom Vilom. But we do it as a warming up because lungs has to be clean. And if your lungs are clean, then the breathing patterns helps you to enjoy the asanas. When you perform the asanas, it's really helpful. So it's important to throw the residual volume, which is stored air, throwing out, filling it fresh, breathe in. For that, you inhale from the left, exhale forcefully from the right. Then you inhale from the right, exhale forcefully from the left. I'm just showing one time, observe, and then we'll do together. So it's like, so let's do together. Start left and right, right and left. Left in, right out. Right in, left out. Left in, right out. For that, normally we use the right hand, closing the right nostril with the right thumb, and middle 2 fingers or the fingers for the left nostril. Continue till you feel little exhausted, little empty lungs you feel it. Exhale from the left, hold your breath outside for a while. Sometimes when you do the forceful breathing, you feel blockages in the ears, or it could be some uncomfort in beginning. Those are regular, it's perfectly fine. For the beginners, it can feel you a little lightheaded if you do longer. So you can choose easy, small rounds to be done. If you are fine to do, you can do it more longer one. Now inhale deep, release slowly. Let's do it one more time with the more force, little longer time to have a more proper warm-up of the lungs. Then we'll do the warm-up of the body and then we'll start the asanas. So you can choose a towel or tissue. I'll prefer the towel to save the environment. You can have your any hanky or small towel to be with you. So it's always helpful to perform that. Though in present scenario, if you take a tissue, it's fine to do with that. Left in, right out. Right in. If you feel exhausted, take a break. If you're fine, continue a little more. Exhale from the left. Hold your breath outside. Those who know the locks, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhar Bandha, so root lock, abdomen lock, chin lock, you can perform them. Otherwise, simply holding your breath outside is fine. Then breathe in. Now enjoy the normal breath. Enjoy taking fresh inhalations. Slow exhalation. Slowly open your eyes. We start moving a little bit seated warm up and then standing warm up. A little bit before the Surya Namaskar. The first movement is a neck movement. So normally we have been doing up and down simple, but today I want you to interlock your fingers, roll back your shoulders, stretch your hands down. And with this, then now you move your chin up and down. Chin up, inhale, chin down, exhale. 4-5 rounds. Stretch your neck muscles when you do a lot. So your sternocleidomastoid, all these neck muscles has to be stretched very well. Last round and relax. Neck straight. Inhale. Look to your left. Breathe out. Inhale in front. Exhale right side. Inhale front. Exhale left. Inhale front. Exhale right. One more round. Left. One more round. And right. Relax. Normally breathe. Left ears to the shoulder. Lateral movement. So bring your ear down towards your left shoulder. At the same time, this right shoulder has to stretch more down. So even if you want, open your hands, stretch your right shoulder more down. Stay for one round only, not dynamic movement. Just keep pulling this, stretching your right shoulder down and then coming back. Same thing now, bending to the right side. The left shoulder has to stretch and pull down a little bit more. And relax. One time clockwise, one time anti-clockwise, but not a fast rotation. Slow rotation. Slow rotation. Stretch very well. Complete turn. And then opposite. Feel the stretch. Complete stretch. If anyone has uncomfort, this is very good for the cervical spondylitis. Also, anyone those who have a neck uncomfort, these neck rotations, are good, though the medical science modern time says it's a pivot joint, it's not a circular movement, but still you go slow to complete the movements. Now, stretch your arms forward and then touch your fingers to the shoulder. Then touch your elbows in front. Now 5-4-5 rotations. Inhale, let the elbows move up. Maximum opening, then breathing out, bring them down. Touch your elbows as early you can and till late you can remain. Then you open up as much as, and then you bring them down. Inhale, opening up, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do one more round. Exhale. Now we do opposite. Inhale from down to up behind. Open up here as much as you can, and then up, then touch, and then let it down. Same way. Try to touch your elbows each time when they come in front. And relax. Taking your time, both hands standing aside. If you're sitting on a block, remove the block, sit down comfortable. And I want you to stretch your left arm up from the side. Right hand slightly aside, slide it out. Now, start bending your right elbow, though don't drop your shoulder. Start lowering your right elbow down to the floor without lifting your left hip. And upper arm well stretched. Stretch, 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 and coming back. Same thing, you slide your left hand. Don't start bending before only. Keep your right arm stretched first, your wrist, your shoulder, your hip almost should be in one line before you begin with. Then you stretch, and then you start lowering your elbow, and then you stretch your upper arm. Hip has to push down. Right hip is pushing down, and right shoulder is pulling up with the open chest, remember. And coming back very slowly. Simple twist, but in a today different way. If you have a space, then stretch your arm. Imagine there is a wall both the side. You're pushing that wall, trying to do the expansion. Keep this expansion very well. Then inhale. Now twisting to the left side, keeping both arms stretched very well. So don't do shoulder like that. It's the torso. It's the movement from the lumbar area. Then inhale, coming back. Exhale. Complete breathing out. If you have a wall behind like me, you can also push through that to have a more supported twist. Though that's fine if you don't have. Coming back. And now, simple regular twist. Right hand on your left knee. Left hand goes down behind, and then you twist. Don't hunch. Roll back your shoulders and twist. Coming back. Inhale. Opposite side. Right and left hand on your right knee, and then right hand from the behind. You twist, you support. And coming back. Extend your legs forward. You can keep the block before if you want. A simple 2-3 more movements. A simple hamstring stretch first. Bend your left knee. I want you to grab your feet and then simple stretch. Easier stretch. Not now this itself can be very hard stretch for few. So you can take a towel or a belt which can be holded like that, and then stay there to stretch for few more. But don't hunch. Roll back your shoulders and stay. Just 2-3 breath and relax. You change. You use the belt. It could be more further, but slightly roll back. If you're more stiff, more loosen up. It's perfectly fine. How much you stretch is not important. How good you stretch, how engagement of the muscle, how the observations inside the body. It's not your, just thinking of something else and then performing the stretch. You should be observing your muscle when you stretch. Then you come back. Let's repeat one more time. You can have as a second round slightly more if you can. You can have a little more stretch. As we are in the beginning of the session, just stretch less in beginning. Then change again. is a simple twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana, we all know. Bend your left leg, left foot on the right side of the right knee, not closer to the hip. Don't do like that. It should be closer to the knee in beginning. Then you simple hug. Even if you're flexible, the first movement should be the hugging movement, and the left hand going right behind the hips. Don't hunch. Roll back your shoulders. The right foot is active. Right knee is pushing down. Right foot is pulling to you, and then you try. Deep breathe, pushing your belly to the thigh, thigh pushing the belly. Then coming back. Same thing you do from the right side. Now right foot, left side of the left knee, close to the knee. Again, not close to the hip. Then your knee drops and then you hunch. So no need to hunch. Simple hugging. Right hand is behind. Roll back your shoulders. Look back. So ideally, like a lower foot, upper shoulder, back shoulder, they should be in one line. And then coming back. Take your time, just one simple movement, just to balance. Let the core also get active. Bring your hands under the knees. It's like Utthita Paschimottanasana, easy way. And then just legs. How much you can reach. Maybe you reach here, maybe you reach here, maybe you reach here. Or complete extension. Stay for a few breaths. And then relax. Coming up in standing position now. Position to the for the Surya Namaskar. Again, we'll do 5 rounds today. A regular basic position. So you can keep it regular. In previous, we also learned. We knew the previous video how to go ahead. So hands in Namaste, pressing your palms very well with each other. Like roll back, neck relax, throat has to be relaxed, face has to be relaxed. And then breathe in, upper backward bending, Urdhva Hastasana. Stretch easy as a first round. Soften your knees if you have stiff hamstring or straight hamstring. Forward bending, Padahastasana. Head coming down towards the knees. Then left leg behind. Extension of your back leg. Pushing your hips down. Touching your hands and opening your chin. Then plank. As the first round, you stay in plank for a while. As the first round, you stay in plank for a while. And the knees, chest and forehead down. Then roll back, cobra. First round, as we explained, easy. We have made a Surya Namaskar video separately, if you know already. So if you want to, though we are doing 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar only, but if you want to do more Surya Namaskar, you can do the variations from that video too. Going into the Shashankasana as the first round. Though your body feels warm after the breathings, after the sitting warm up, now go in mountain. Remember, do not adjust your feet. Don't bring them forward in order to touch. Your lower back will hunch a lot, and which is not good to do. Your feet should be fixed as they were before. Then your calf will stretch, then your hamstring will stretch, and let the hip popping out, let the chest expansion happens very well. Same leg comes forward, left foot forward, hips pushing down, and stay with this position too. First round you're just learning, understanding. Your hips has to be down. Even if you're uncomfortable, your knee can be down. Most uncomfort happens when you are stiff. When you come back from mountain, your leg reaches here only. So it's fine. What you can do, come back, take a hand support, and slowly you can shift forward. Each time you can do that if you're not able to reach it forward. Then right leg forward now. And inhale, coming up. And then namaste. Now we follow the rhythm. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward bending, Padahastasana. Right foot behind Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Sansulanasana. Plank, balance. Then Ashtanga Pranayama, knee, chest and forehead down. Cobra, inhale. Exhale in mountain. Right leg forward, inhale. Other leg forward, exhale. Inhale and coming up. and namaste. Continue. Urdhva Hastasana, little more backward bending. Forward bending. Left leg behind, little more stretch. Push your hips down by keeping your back leg extension. So hip flexors has to be stretched. Go into the plank. And the knees, chest and forehead down. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg forward, breathe in. Other leg forward, breathe out. Inhale and coming up. And namaste. Continue. Forward bending. Right foot behind. Other foot behind. And the knees, chest and forehead down. Cobra. Roll back your shoulders. Mountain. Stretch your hamstrings. Your arms are very active. Right foot forward, breathe in. Other foot forward, breathing out. Inhale and coming up. And namaste. One more round. Forward bending. Left leg behind. Plank. Knees, chest and forehead down. Cobra. Now stay here for some time. Normally you breathe. Do not lose your shoulders like that. You can bend your elbows if that is happening. The aim, you can go for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Press your toes, press your hands. Roll back your shoulders, squeeze your hips and pulling up as much as you can. Then mountain. Staying here, try to go Urdhva Mukha Svanasana one time. Bringing your open chest and head down towards the floor if you can reach. No compulsion though, if you can reach. Then left leg forward, coming back position. Other leg forward. Inhale and coming up. And then namaste. Relax your hands, legs apart. Close your eyes. Go for a normal breathe. So Namaskar can be a complete workout. Could be chosen as a warm-up, specific warm-up or normal warm-up. Just close your eyes, observe your body. Feel your body. Each time after any asana, try to bring back yourself. Observation are very important. Sometimes when you're doing asana, when you're doing any pose, you start thinking something out. So always, whenever you realize, oh, there was a thought, you bring back your awareness within the body. No regression, oh, why I was thinking this and that. Just detachment without any regression. Immediately, you just surrender, bring yourself back into the position. Hence, namaste. We will go into the Vrikshasana from here. I just want the tree position that you bring your hands from there, bring them down. You can take a hand support. Though you can bring by itself if you have that strength and flexibility, or with the hand support, you bring it up. Heels coming closer to the perineum. Your foot is pushing the thigh, so don't let the hip to be move out. Push your thigh to the inner foot. That will also help your knee to open up. Let's try together. You can just try bringing your foot up. Roll back your shoulders and stay here for a while. Press your big toes very well. If your big toe will lose the contact, you might imbalance. Press it hard. If you are still feeling imbalanced, you can go close to the wall. You can have a wall support and then you can perform that position. And then from there, hands from Namaste to raise them up. Join your hands and stretch. If your elbows are so much bending like that, you can keep your arms open, roll back a little bit your shoulders, so neck has to be free, and then stay. Breathe. keep the struggle of open hip going on continuously. So you're just there, keep trying, another few more seconds. From there, the hip ligaments has to be squeezed and tightened up. It will help us to open up, and then your arms are like that. Then bring your hands in Namaste, relax your arms and relax your leg. Take a deep breath, relax. Watch me again from the side. The right leg now. Opposite leg goes up. You help it to pull up. You help it to push to the left thigh, and left thigh is pushing well. So immediately your hips open up. Roll back your shoulders. So there should be no hunch. And hands in Namaste. From Namaste, you raise your arms up. And roll back a little bit your shoulders so you don't tense. Don't have to be hunched. Open up if the hunch is happening. Let me from the side too. Normally this will happen, but our aim is to open up the hip joint if you can. And at the same time, core is active. Thighs, your abdomen, your back, your hips, they are well supported. You can just also have a wall support if it is too hard, or you can just be in Namaste. That's also fine. Start coming back and relax. Legs apart. Close your eyes again. Observe your body and relax. Today, in previous video we did Trikonasana. Today I am choosing Parshvakonasana. Though in previous video unaware for the Janushirasana I used the wrong word Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. But if someone noticed or not, that was unaware happened. So now Parshvakonasana we will do Parivrtta also. First we are including 3 postures together. Virabhadrasana 2, Reverse Warrior, and then Parshvakonasana. So let's try. Feet together. I'm just showing them. Left leg behind, as we already know the T position. So completely chest has to, I'm showing from the back because I want completely chest to be pointing to the side. So if you're taking left leg, suppose, and if your chest is like this way, then it's the wrong position. You have to open up your hip and chest both. So take the position. In Trikonasana, we take the length of your leg. But here, I want you to shift your foot almost 1 feet behind to make a good Virabhadrasana, to make a good Parshvakonasana. If there is a less gap, what will happen? Your knee will cross forward, and this will happen with you. We don't want this knee position. Your knee should not cross it. It should not be like that. It should be before the ankle line. So now, if I'm there, I'm too less bending. So if I can shift my foot, depending on my flexibility, I'll go down. Because aim is to make 90 degree from the calf to the hamstrings. Not hip, and hip will not go below the knee line. Don't make a 90 degree of your thigh and shin. It's the calf and hamstring. So slightly up is okay because we don't want any pressure on the knee and hip. So let's try now. Open your leg very wide, comfortable wide. Hips could be pushed down. Your hips is pointing this way. Your chest is pointing. Stretch your arms into the side. Then look to the right hand. Now just for one time. Open your palms completely out. Let the chest to be expand. Okay? Roll shoulder, and then just turning from the forearms. So chest remain expand. Look in front. Staying breathe. Because I'm including 3 postures together, we'll hold less in each position. Now left hand comes down, behind leg. Right palm again facing up. Stretch your right arm first. Pull it, and then bend to the left side. Don't come up while bending up. Your front knee remain bent as the same. Then coming back again Virabhadrasana 2. I just want to continue. Your leg might be tired, but I want you to continue. Maybe shift your leg a little bit. A simple position of Parshvakonasana today, that you rest your right elbow to the right thigh. It's important not to lose the alignment. Open up your chest, roll back your shoulder. Keeping this chest line, then your left arm over your ears. Look to the left shoulder from the front. That's the best for the neck. Theory says to look up, but that can tense your neck. There was no laptops or phone before when the yoga was invented. And that's important because this can tense your neck sometime. So you want a good stretch in the neck. I'll show it from the other side. And then this is the good position for the neck. Coming back to the Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten up your legs. Shift your legs slightly forward. Turn and facing to the right side first. Don't be in a hurry to come back. Face to the front and then bring your left leg forward. This is the position. The way you go, the way we come back. It's very, all the positions like going in position, holding, coming back from the position, all three should be important. It's not that you're holding a lot and come back very fast. How you control your coming back is training for the mind, training for the concentration and the patience. So it's very important. Yoga teaches you not just the asanas or physical fitness of the body or flexibility. It is a bigger scenario than simple workout or physical level. It's a deeper practice, and that's how it happens. Small things you put, and that can lead you. I'm just coming this side so you can show it. But right leg behind, you can be there. Okay, not to have confusion. Sorry. Be in the same position. And now right leg goes behind. Open hip, step your right foot behind. So normally this happens. Watch my hip. Normally this happens with us. We struggle with the Virabhadrasana by keeping hip. You have to open up your hips. Your pelvis has to open up complete. Your pelvis opening is very important for us. Choose your position. If your flexibility, letting your knee crossing forward, no need of doing that. You just try bending, shifting your feet. Your legs are very important to be observed. So feel them. Feel them. Stay there. Roll back. And then Virabhadrasana 2, we are doing open your shoulders. Open your chest. You can watch me from the behind. There is no hunch. And I'm not leaning forward. This happens with the people. Don't lean. Your head and coccyx. Your spine is in a one straight line. So when it's bending from the knee, it's not from the chest. Your head and hips remain in one line, and then you're doing that position. And then you turn your palm facing down, and then just stay. And then right hand comes down on the back leg. Left arm again, rotating up. Stretch. Hips should be pushed, and then shoulders should be stretched. Open chest. Breathe. 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 And then Parsvakonasana, left elbow resting on the left thigh. Now watch me, my neck as I was explaining. Roll back your shoulder, stretch your arm, and if I'm looking up, I'm tensing here. So look to the right shoulder, it gives you the good pull, good stretch. Left palm facing up, right palm facing down, your right wrist, right shoulder, right hip, right ankle, almost straight in one line. Front thigh is active, back heel is active. Remember, your right foot toe should not be outside. It can pressurize your knee. Right toe slightly in or a horizontal line. Coming back to the Virabhadrasana. Relaxing your arms. Legs keep slipping out sometime. So you can choose slowly to be less. And then you bring your right leg forward. Legs apart. 4-5 breathe. To be observed with the closed eyes. You just observe your body. Breathe to relax your throat. Breathe to observe your body, letting all the muscles and joints which we have used, let them to get big attention. None of the muscle and joint should be ignored. That's how our organs and muscles becomes healthy. That's how the yoga helping you. You are not just working on one particular muscle. It's the full body workout. Even single asana, it works a lot in the whole body. Now we'll go for Parivritta Parsvakonasana. We'll start from the Virabhadrasana 1 and then we'll go for Parivritta Parsvakonasana. As I knew my previous video, I explained the open hip and closed hip. So now this is a closed hip moment. So both the pelvis should remain pointing front. So you should be stepping your left foot behind like that. Again, as I explained, in Parivritta Trikonasana or Trikonasana, leg length is your width, but here one more feet than the leg length. You turn in, your toe is like a V position we are making, pressing it very hard, foot is pressing very hard, back leg straight if you can. Right hip could be pulled back, left hip could be turned forward before this. And now you bend your right knee. Perform the right leg position, knee should not cross forward, remember. And then stretch your arms up first. Go into the Virabhadrasana 1. Back leg is straighten up as much as you can. Let the calf muscles to be get stretched. Stay. And then make your hands in Namaste now. We'll do the Namaste, easy variation of Parivritta Parshvakonasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Cross your left elbow to the right thigh. Push your right palm on the left and then you turn and twist. Just to show you from the side. Continue. You're making a Namaste, pushing the palm, turning yourself. If your left heel lifting up, it's fine. But don't lose the balance. Sometimes it happens. So just stay there and normal breathe. Then relax. Coming back into the Virabhadrasana one time. And then relax your arms. Both legs straighten up. Same way, coming back. Left leg slowly forward. Feet together. Now we take the right foot behind. Again, body remain facing to me. And then right foot behind. Turning your right hip in, pulling your left hip behind. So it's again close hip means chest and both hips should face forward. Pelvis should be facing forward. Turning your hip, bending your knee. If your knee is crossing, you shift your legs a little bit more or you slightly go up high. Hip should not go below the knee line and knee should not cross your ankle line because safety of the joints comes first. Then Namaste. This is another way of doing it. You can put your left hand on your left thigh. Stretch your right arm up, inhale. And then twist with the hand support. Lower your elbow, you cross it. Keep your Namaste now. So this can help you to perform better position. It can be harder. Those who feel very hard, they can rest their right knee down. Those who feel very hard, they can rest their right knee down and that makes you little comfort to do that. So it's less effective than the knee up, but doing it is an easy way. There might be many people, those who cannot do this, they can remain in Virabhadrasana 1, which is fine. Coming up very slowly, front Namaste, arms up, relax your hands, both legs straight, then right leg forward and relax. Legs apart, easy breathe and sit down. Taking your time, legs apart, resting your hands, palms facing a little behind, roll back your shoulders, rest your legs, just slightly expanded and close your eyes. Comfortable breathe. Observe after all standing positions how you feel. Your legs feel strong and tired, flexible joints. Your hips feels good and flexible. Another 4-5 breath. With the closed eyes you take. Observe your body. Observe your mind. It should be within the body. Today we will start with the Paschimottanasana now. Bring your feet together. Both legs are straight. You can pull your hip a little bit behind first. Knees pushing down, toes pulling to you. And then stretch your arms up, inhale. Pull your chest, lengthen your spine. Then breathe in again. Breathe out, stay in half. Again, like how we did this Janushirasana before, like holding it, open chest, lengthen, you stay. And then complete breathe out. Now, one more time, breathing out, reach to the foot. If you cannot, again, remember you can use your belt, any towel, any dupatta, anything can be used if it is very hard. And if you feel very stiff, you're feeling hunch, then have a more gap, pull your chest out, and then you do that. So this is fine. Main aim is engaging the all back muscles. How much you're engaging is a different issue. So you can be like that. If you're fine with the, remember those who have a lower back pain, they should avoid this seated forward bend position. Even they should avoid Surya Namaskar forward bend position in second position after back bend. When you bend forward in Padhastasana, just to remind you, when you bend forward in Padhastasana, although that's fine, but you can soften the knees always. That was also still okay, but especially this, those who have a lower back pain, slip disc, they should not do this position. If they want to do, they will be bending and then they will be sitting like that. Or compulsory, even if you're flexible, take a belt and then you stay here. Now those who are fine, if any position is, you can grab your big toes, you can pull your chest down and then forehead resting down. Those who are flexible, more flexible, they can take a block, they can keep like this. If they are more flexible, they keep like this. If they are more flexible, they keep like that. And then they can reach down. Stay for a few more breaths. As it's a sitting position, you can hold a little more. Then slowly inhale and coming up. Relax your arms. After Paschimottanasana, you will do the counter Purvottanasana. Resting your hands, fingers touching your hip, resting your elbows. So where your elbows are, now there your hands will reach. So you rest your hands, roll back your shoulders, stretch, ankles to be stretched, and then lift your hip up. So not hip loose. Your hip should not be loose. Roll back, glutes very active, hips very active, and then stretch, and then breathe. It's very hard to stay in this way. Sometimes when you're stiff, your toes pointing down, active your calf, active your thighs and hips up. Even if your toes not touching, it's fine. Open chest, head can be dropped. If you have any discomfort, don't drop your head. Keep it up, and now relaxed. Slowly relax, legs apart, palms turning back. Close your eyes. Again, a few easy breaths. Then open your eyes. Feet together now. We'll do again joint series of Marichyasana and Ardha Matsyendrasana. I just want you left knee to be bent first. Heel coming close to the hip. Left heel is coming closer to the hip, but this foot is not close to the thigh. Maybe almost like a one block distance if you can. Means if you don't have a block, check it out with your fist. It should not be closer than that. You shouldn't be falling on the right hip. It's the body weight on the left foot and right hip is also touching in between. Right foot straight and active. Rest your right hand behind. Stretch your left arm up. Inhale first. First you reach to the right foot. This helps us, this shoulder to come forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend a little bit more forward. Then watch me. Now you do the outer rotation of your left hand to bring it on your back. Same way, right hand's outer rotation to bring it on your back. Grab your right wrist with the left. You can do the left one also. Okay? Or, let's grab it. Left wrist with the right hand. Then one time, before you bend forward, roll back your shoulder, open your chest with the inhalation. Now watch me breathing out. Forward bending now. Use your core strength, bringing your forehead down to the right knee. Maybe you not reach here. Maybe you reach here, which is fine. It's just the constant efforts to pull down yourself using your core strength. Marichyasana. Then inhale and coming up. Relax your arms. You can, if you can't reach there, you can take a towel. You can use a belt to perform the same action. Sorry, I'm explaining late. Then you're coming back. Same leg, we'll go for twist now. This left foot, Ardha Matsyendrasana, which we did as a warm-up. Now we'll do complete crossing. Still your foot is close to the right knee. crossed side. Now left hand goes behind first. We'll do it step by step. The first step is, I want you to stretch your right arm up, twist to the left side, cross your elbow to the knee. That's it. Your forearm, right forearm, tight fist maybe, parallel to the floor. Not down, not up in beginning. In this also shoulder can tense. And now elbow is pushing harder on the knee to give you a good twist. Breathe out, you twist. Then release one time. Now stretch your right arm up again. Look at me, right arm up again. Now you lean your shoulder closer to the knee. If there is a gap, it's very hard to achieve complete position. This gap should not be there. So you stretch, you twist with the hand support, lean forward, bring your shoulder close to the knee. Then you hold the right shin, right leg. Though we can hold the left foot, but first you can hold the shin, you twist. This basic position is more effective. Though the third position last, you can bend this right leg now towards your left hip and you grab your left foot. Those who are flexible enough, they can bring the left hand to grab your right thigh from behind. Just you can watch me. This is the way. Though you're fine, keep holding, keep doing it. Holding this foot with the right hand, left foot with the right hand, left hand coming from behind. Only those who can. If this happens, hunch, don't do it. We don't want the hunch. Better the stability from the hand support. But if you're keeping with that, then you grab your right thigh from the left hand from behind. Then coming back, relaxing your hands, relaxing your both the hands, extension of your both legs forward and release. Take a deep breath, fill your lungs, then release. One more round. Now Marichyasana and Ardha Matsyendrasana from opposite leg. So bend your right leg down. Again, bending your right knee, there should be a 1 fist distance between the right foot and left thigh. Right heel closer to the hip. You're sitting and putting some weight on that. Okay? Putting some weight on that. Then left hand coming behind, right arm stretching up, inhale. Leaning forward. If you can reach to the foot, if you cannot, you can reach down, that's also okay. It's just bringing your shoulder forward. Then if you are reaching to the foot, pull down your elbow, outer rotation. Outer rotation of your right hand, bring it on your back. Left hand's outer rotation too, and grab your right wrist with the left hand. Roll back your left shoulder, open up first. Breathe in. And now take a good effort to bring your sternum down forward to the thigh and forehead to the knee. This left foot is active also, pulling it close as you can. Inhale, chin up, coming back, relaxing your arms, releasing your both your arms. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Then right foot to the left side now. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right hand remain behind, left arm up, inhale. Breathing out, you cross your elbow and push forearm parallel to the floor. Right hand support, left elbow support, you twist. You can stay here, this itself is a complete position. Then coming back, watch me again. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Breathing out, bring your shoulder closer to the knee if you can. And even this position is fine, you can keep your palm facing up. But if you can reach later on, reach to the left shin. With the right hand support, you push back. If you can reach, then right foot, you can hold. And now, left foot will be bent towards the right hip. You're there. Roll back your right shoulder. Pull back. This is fine. If you're not hunching, if you're not losing the command, right hand, even this position, you can move it behind and then bring it on your back to grab your left thigh. If you can reach. No compulsion. Remember, there's no compulsion to perform and achieve all the stages which I'm showing. Choose your own stage, because whatever position you are in is final for you for today. You may improve every day, but this is the final position for today, so you should be enjoying it in spite of, oh, I'm not able to do it. It's just, I am able to do it. Whatever position, that's final for you for today. Even if you reach here, if your previous position, you are here. If anything is too tough, go back to the hugging position as a warm-up we started. Coming back very slowly, and you're relaxed. Lay down in Makarasana, which is putting lying down on abdomen. Your toes, watch my feet. Your toes are outside, heels are inside. So opening your hips basically and releasing your all the leg muscles, and then resting your hands on each other, forehead resting on your hands, and taking deep breath. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Try to inhale as much as you can, releasing your spine, releasing your abdomen. And then slowly bring your feet together. In previous video, we did all the spine position, like supine on the back position. Today on abdomen position, on the prone, on the belly postures we will try, followed by the Shishasana. I want you to bring your feet together first, and a simple cobra once again. I want your hands just in front. Watch my hands and head. Just keep your hands in front of your head. Then your feet are together. If watch my feet now. If your heels can touch together, don't keep your legs apart. We are doing cobra. We are doing snake position. Snake doesn't have a split tail. It has a split tongue but not tail. So bring your feet together. At least toes should be remain together. But I prefer this because as soon as you do this, your inner thighs and glutes are getting in action too. Very active. So now push. Keep the legs very active. Legs very. Even if your knees goes off the floor, is fine. Push your feet. Engage your hips. Then start pressing your hands. Inhale, chin up. Continuous engagement of the legs very well, and then push your feet and then go up. Don't do this. Roll back your shoulders. Shoulder blades has to be active. Back has to be active. Hips remain active. Stay there. Then coming down, forehead down. Now we'll do Niralamba Niralamba Bhujangasana, which is without support cobra. You're gonna keep your hands near the ribs. Inhale, chin up first. Engage your back muscles. Breathe out one time. The next inhalation, lift your hands also off the ground. The normal breathe and stay. Staying here, normal breathe. Your hips still active, thighs still active, and then keep holding. If this is harder, you can interlock your fingers as a variation and pull them back. Roll back your shoulders, lift your chest as high as you can. And then relax. Hands down, turn your chin aside. Normal breathe. Now we will do the complementary posture of upper back bend. Means cobra is upper body lifting. So we'll complement with the leg lifting, which is a Shavasana, locust position. For the easiness, bring your hands under the thighs. Palms are facing up. Forehead down. Keep your forehead down, not the chin. Keep your forehead down, and we're gonna lift both legs up. Those who feel very hard to lift the both legs, they can lift one by one leg, which is fine. So breathe in. Hold your breath for a while, retain your breath, lift your legs, and then normal breathe. As I explained, if someone feels hard doing this, they can just do the one leg up. One leg is more therapy. As I explained, the forward bendings are not good for the slip disc. All the back bends are really good for the slip disc people or back pain people. So you should be doing Cobra, Shavasana with the one leg. These are very effective postures to be done. Then relax very slowly. Remove your hands. Bring your legs, both the arms forward, legs together. Just to do the complementary work for both at the same time. Now yogasana we will do hands and legs, both will be picked up. So inhale, join your hands and lift your hands and legs up. Normal breathe and stay as long as you can. Means at least 10-15 seconds. Each posture should be held. It's good to be held at least more than 15 seconds. You can count 8 to 10 deep breath. For those who are doing Ujjayi breath, they know they can do the 5 Ujjayi breath. Then relax very slowly, hands resting, forehead resting. We did few backward bending, so we do the counter position as a child pose. So toes remain flat, bring your hands beside your ribs, chin up, inhale. With the hand support, little cobra, lifting your hip. In a momentum, you stretch back and then bring your hands down to the feet. Normal inhalation and exhalation. Surrender. Then inhale. One more back bend we will do. I want you to try Dhanurasana, bow position. Again, lie down on your abdomen. If someone feels the mat is too very thin or very hard, they can fold or putting a cushion something if you want to. The bow position is you bend your both the knees. You keep watching me and then listening and then perform. Grab your ankles regular. We'll do it 2 times. Then inhale, chin up, and then exhale and pull up. It's not just the shoulder work. Don't bring your heel to the hip. It's the thigh work, leg trying to get straightened up. So your thighs are strongly pulling your whole body. And then stay with the normal breathe. Normal inhalation and exhalation. Don't tense your neck. Just it should be free. Stretch, 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 and relax. Those who feel uncomfort in the knees can relax their legs. They don't have to do. But just now, we'll try once again. Watch me. The second variation, very important to observe. You again bend your feet and grab your feet, bending your knees. Now from here, you just climb up, walk towards the toes. And then just go inside. Don't hold directly, you might rotate your hands. This is the position. Then inhale and again open up. Remember, this grip is very important that you hold from out, then go up and then in. Do not rotate and hold. This could be the wrong posture. No rotation. It's just anatomical position from this to this. Some more time you hold and relax. Again child pose, but this time widen the knees. Coming up, Shavasana variation. Knees are wide till side of the mat and stretch back. Arms are forward on your fingertips. Those who are flexible enough, reaching their chest down, they can take a block, rest their hands on the block to open the chest more. coming up very slowly. Coming in Vajrasana, in sitting position, easily breathe. Normal your inhalation and exhalation. I'm leading you today to the headstand, Shavasana. I will show all the variations. But if someone is uncomfortable, cervical spondylitis, or any uncomfort with the neck, migraine at present time, or any eye infection, they should be avoiding this Shirshasana. They can do what we had in previous video, the Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. They can do that. Also, with the wall support, you can perform a half headstand. I will also show that. First, I am just showing how to do. First preference of yours, you should be trying to get half, not complete immediately. If you do complete immediately, you may fall, and you can keep your back towards the wall. If you're sure of falling, just be facing the wall, then rest your head, and your back should remain to the wall so you don't fall. But I'm showing in this way, and then I'll show you that. Just watch me carefully. Don't be in hurry, because headstand is very precautionary asana. It's slightly, we took it in intermediate or advanced position, though even simple or advanced postures, because it's important for the neck to be. Just watch my back first here only. That imagine this is a floor and this is my hands doing it. So it's not this position you try. You really have to have an open chest to perform the Shirshasana. Your shoulders are well active, and suppose this is the position. This is your head, elbows, they should not be too out. And pushing your forearms. This action reduces the efforts from the neck. Same exactly what I'm doing, I will show from the floor. First you hold your elbow, so this should be your maximum gap between the elbow. You should not do more than that. Then you interlock your fingers, you perform with this. You can fold the mat if it is too thick. Take a blanket, take a cushion, anything which supports you more. Just to show you, I'm folding the mat because it's important to have a softness under the forearms and under the top of the head. So now interlock your fingers, push your forearms. This radius of the arm and the wrist, they should be pushing very hard. It's not just the elbow. This part is very important to be pressed. And then you rest your top of your head, nearly like 4 fingers. When we bond with the hard soft skull part, their area is important to be done. It's important position. Those who know, they can go ahead, but I'm just, as a video, I'm explaining you one by one. Those who are new, it should be doing it with that. Then you rest, and then curl your toes in, lift your knees up. It's like a kind of flow position kind of movement. And then start walking closer. Walk closer with the feet, and then bend your knees. You should be trying with the wall if you're new. You just stay here as a new. Bend knees and holding the position, knowing your comfort. So if you fall, you immediately lower your feet down. Those who are new, it's good to stay with this position for at least 8 to 10 days. Learn your body, and then slowly learn to keep your knees up, and then slowly learn to keep your legs straight. So this is the position. You should be trying your headstand. But if you're sure of falling, behind should be the wall. Those who are advanced regularly, they should not bend your knees. They can try the straight leg lifting up. So there are variations to be done. You can perform that. Some variations could be the butterfly, or variation could be the torso twist. Do whatever you feel comfort. Then while coming back is important. Again, same way you come down slowly. Don't lift your head. Remember, don't lift your head. Keep your head remain down, and stretch your arms like a child pose you can be in. Your neck relaxation is important. Remember, as I explained, it should be done carefully. You should be doing it. After coming back, you should be stretching like a lying position. Roll back your shoulders, neck, stretch. Stretch your neck. Or you make your fist to fist, dropping your forehead on your hands to release your neck. And as I explained, I'm showing you with the wall support. Those who cannot do, please don't push. Maybe you try one time. If you feel there's a neck uncomfort, definitely those who are arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, cervical spondylitis, degeneration of a disc, slip disc in the neck, prolapse, anything, they should be avoiding it until they open the chest, until their back muscles are stronger. For them, suppose having a, you can have a wall before, so leg distance. What you can try, where your legs are reaching, you keep your hands there now. So this should be the position for you. Don't touch your head, and then lift your legs up, legs going up on the wall and stay. If this is still too close, you can have more further up and slightly further. Keep your head not on the floor, like don't keep your head hanging, not touching. So forearms getting strength and you still doing a half inversion, you're performing very well. Slowly, slowly, we do the same thing by resting the head and staying in that. So no, but choose your comfort. As a video, as a YouTube, as a video from the far, I cannot see you. Please do not hurt yourself. Headstand is very injury prone posture. I'm not making you scared. It's a good position, but it's injury prone position. So if you have not enough strength in the shoulders or forearms, if you not have opened your chest, you should be doing with the wall support without resting your head, or you go back to the Sarvangasana. Those who haven't watched my previous video, just for them, the shoulder stand, the Sarvangasana, you can also do by the blankets, but what you can do is, you can do it here, you lift your legs, you go in half halasana, you give a hand support, and then you go into the Sarvangasana. While coming back again, slowly roll your back without lifting your head. This could be the position. Still, if someone feel hard, not able to do headstand, Shishasana or shoulder stand Sarvangasana, they can lay down with the wall like this. Then hands down, bend your knees a little bit, push the wall, press your hands and lift your hip up. So anyway, again you are in half inversion. Maybe one leg up like that, or then you give a hand support if you are able to reach. Then you try either position. Then you come back again, choose to stay. Then slowly you choose to be down, and then rest your legs. This itself is a complete position. Those who choose to do shoulder stand, okay, let's try everyone to relax your neck in a fish. So what you can do is you lay down, bring your hands under the hip, push your shoulders, open the chest, and backward bend. Open the chest, lift your chest, contract your back muscles. Legs could be lifting up for those who want some more core strength. Then you come back. Hands aside. Normally you breathe. Observe all of these positions. In the end, twisting postures. I want you to try to lift your left leg straight up. Use the belt if you cannot reach, belt or towel to hold the foot. I can reach, so maybe I don't need it, but still you can hold the belt. Now, left foot with the right hand and twist to the right side. Twist to the right side. Don't let your lower leg follow the left leg. Lower leg is active and you twist. And chin looking to the left side. Stay. Try to breathe deep. Abdomen has to try to expand. This squeezed belly has to work very well. Then coming back, you relax. Then right leg with the left hand. Right hand aside, palm facing up. Don't push it down. Don't lift the shoulder. Shoulder should be relaxed. Even this is the fine position too. And then you twist. Chin moving to the right side. And then you straight. Observe this twist, breathe deep. Then coming back very slowly and relaxed. As the previous session, bend your left knee, rest it on the right foot, and one more time, twist. Look to the left side, left shoulder, left ear on the floor, and then left knee on the floor this side. You're breathing deep. And then you come back and relax. Opposite side, right foot resting on the left thigh, and then moving and twisting. And then you come back. And you stretch your arms. Move them very well. Stretch as much as you can. And then lower your hands for Shavasana. I just want to bend your knee like previous time. Push, slide your body. Though it will not slide, don't slide whole. Just let these muscles to be stretched. Stretch and pull your neck. Pull your neck. Let the chin slightly tuck down. And then you relax. Even you can lift and relax the way you want, but then this happens with that. We don't want this to be done. So that's why slight or maybe straight leg, push through the heels little bit. And then you released. Palms facing up, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath and release. Let go yourself. Time for Shavasana. Pay attention to the Shavasana. You have chosen your time wisely to stretch the muscles and joints. Same wise awareness here in Shavasana. It's very important to relax your nerves. It's very important to let go your muscles and joints which you have supported. They need time too. Your mind may wants to sometime immediately going for the work or just moving up. Sometimes body feels so fresh that you feel like, oh, I don't need a Shavasana. But it's important part to be done. Just release, just relax. Let go from the hip joint, let go from the shoulder joint so your legs, your arms can feel it. Complete relaxation. And take auto suggestion through your mind and feel that from toe to head, your whole body is relaxing. From toe to head, your whole body is relaxing. Let go your muscles and joints. Surrender them to the Mother Earth. In order to do that, maybe your legs first you can pay attention. You're from toe to the hip. Both the legs are fully relaxed. From toe to the hip, both the legs are fully relaxed. Same way from fingers to the shoulders, both the arms are fully relaxed. Just letting go, surrender, and enjoy your present time. You're relaxing yourself, all the larger muscle group, legs especially, and then arms. If they are relaxed, your heart doesn't have to pump the blood very forcefully. Once the major muscle group starts taking relaxation, it doesn't need much of the oxygen level and it doesn't need much of the blood. It's time for the lymphatic system to be worked. It's time for heart to take relaxation. It's time for your nervous system to relax. Don't react. Let your whole body feel and enjoy this relaxation. Your whole spine from tailbone to neck, lower back, upper back, neck, cervicals, all of those muscles and vertebrae are completely relaxed. You feel good, you feel happy. You feel happy and alive, you feel happy and relaxed. Let this happiness, let this relaxation to be felt in your digestive system. Your metabolism get better when your digestive system is relaxed and performing. So your abdomen, your navel, your diaphragm, your lungs, your heart, they all are completely relaxed. Then pay attention to your throat. Let your throat be relaxed. Let your face be relaxed. Let your cheeks, your eyebrows, your forehead, your temporal bone, your top of the head completely relaxed. Enjoy this time. Enjoy this easiness, this silence and peace. Feel the Mother Nature. Feel Mother Earth. Feel this universe. Be connected with it. Feel that completeness within the self. Your body and mind both feels good. Your organs feels good and comfort. You're enjoying your present time. You can choose to do the longer Shavasana. If you want to stay continue, you can. Otherwise, slowly you can bring your awareness back on your physical body. Slowly move your toes, slowly move your arms. Choose a comfortable, liking, loving movements. Loving yourself. Choose the movements which makes you feel fresh, alive and active. Stretching, bending, twisting, yawning, whichever you feel like doing it. Turn to the side, coming in sitting position. Choose your comfort to sit. Any position can be done. Take your time, not in a hurry, keeping your eyes closed. You come up in sitting. And then hands in Namaste. Om together 3 times. Breathe in. Prayer for the world peace, for everyone's health and happiness. Pray for everyone's comfort, everyone's um, joy. No sorrow should be there in their life. Not just them, every living and non-living thing around us should be in a complete health and well-beingness. Let's chant together if you remember, otherwise just listen to chants. Om Sarvesham Swastirбhavatu Sarvesham Shantirbhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु. Pray for your health and happiness, your family, friends, health and happiness. And your palms. Press them on your eyes and by loving your whole body. Lower your hands down and open your eyes with smiling face. Namaste.